it takes. Nori, being different, separates us. Dive into it and do whatever it. One, so many obstacles. So humanly impossible. Open. So if you're open, become what you say. Let's get it. All right. What's up? Sea Turtle Mindset, Chapter 8. Let's jump right in. Chapter 8. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. W.I.T. W.I.T. If you like it, go rock it. SeaTurtleMindset.com. Go get the t-shirt. But that's not the point. The point of this is me diving deeper into this chapter. And I like this chapter. See, this chapter is the beginning of Nori's journey of self-discovery. You see, Elder Tortuga ignited that. Boom, ignited it. And what he did was he spread his wisdom. He shared his knowledge with him about being a sea turtle instead of being a land turtle. And he ignited the journey of self-discovery. See, Nori is now on a mission to become the wisest sea turtle who has ever lived. That's his mission. And how's he going to do that? Well, he's going to go speak to the oldest living tortoise alive, which is, in theory, the wisest tortoise alive, because he's gone through 185 years of life. That's a lot of wisdom, okay? So when it starts to rain, he begins to glide down the mountain because his ability to swim now, it's pouring, swims down, meets his mom, says, "Mom, I'm out. I'm going to the ocean because I'm a sea turtle." She's like, "You see, I told you, being different separates us from being the same. Life with everyone and everything the same would be boring." So she's happy for him, and she loves him, and she encourages him to continue the journey. So here's the thing. I believe in you, and I say this. Do what you want, okay? Do what you want. Find something that you're so passionate about and go do it. Just go dive into it and do whatever it takes to get there. Now, okay. This is what I like about it, okay? Along the way of me writing about sea turtles, I had to research a little bit more about them. And one of the things I saw so profound was 1 in every 1,000 sea turtles survive to adulthood. So 1 in every 1,000 survives to be an adult. So I was questioning myself. I was like, okay, that's a very interesting, cool fact. What are the odds of me being born? I Googled it. You can Google it right now. What are the odds of being born? And you'll see a lot of studies. But the one I took out the most credible, in my opinion, is the most credible, is from the self-help author, Mel Robbins. And she said, 1 in 400 trillion are the odds of you being born. So 1 in 400 trillion sperm that you was born. So I was like, blew my mind. Blew my mind. I'm 1 in every 400 trillion. That was crazy. That was crazy. So that's the comparison between the survival rate of sea turtle to adulthood comparing to the odds of being born. Let's just say you watching this video, the odds of it, of you being born, is way greater than the odds of a sea turtle making it to adulthood. So, and the reason why is because, you see, when the sea turtle hatches, it might hatch at different times of the day. It might hatch in the morning, it might hatch at night. But regardless, from the egg nest to the ocean, right? That distance, that gap, there's so many obstacles. So many obstacles. Crabs, there's seagulls, there's humans, right? And so the odds of them surviving is it's crazy. It's 1 in every 1,000. So those obstacles didn't distract Nori from his mission to get to the ocean. And even when he got to the ocean, right? I say it. He gets there and he goes, "There is nothing impossible. I am possible." See, when you see something that's impossible, be like, no, I'm possible. I can do it because someone has done it before. So how are you so special that you can't do the impossible? No. There is anything that's impossible is possible. I'm a firm believer of that. 100%. Like, who was it? Oh, the guy that can run. Let me see this. I'm gonna do this right now, as we speak. I'm not prepared. I got notes on my book. But here's the thing. One of the things they were saying was it was impossible to run a mile under a minute or under 4 minutes. Fastest mile ran. So back in the day, see, this is what I like about internet, okay? Who was the first person to run a mile? 4-minute mile. There you go. Google. Boom. Roger Bannister. You see, back in the day, in 1954, they were saying, you know what? No, wait a minute. Yeah, in 1954, they were saying, you know what? It's humanly impossible to run a mile in under 4 minutes, right? Roger Bannister said, no. I am possible, right? There is nothing impossible. I am possible. And guess what Roger Bannister did? Boom. Ran a mile under 4 minutes. And when he did that, multiple people followed him because he broke the limiting belief of it's impossible. So when you think there's something impossible, it's possible. Get out of here with that BS, right? So let's move on. So he's going into the ocean now. He's at the beach. He's at the shoreline. He's swimming. He's wobbling. Boom, 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 boom. Wobbles. And he catches the tide late. So he goes in and boom, wipes out. Brings him back even further from where the shoreline is. But that didn't stop him. Kept on going. He kept on doing. He did whatever it took to get across the tide, right? So what he noticed was it's all about positioning. You see, if you rush into something, prepare yourself for some failure. You need preparation. So he noticed that every time he went in, when the tide was right coming in, he get wiped out. So what did he wait? He waited for the tide to come in. Then when it was leaving back, he ran into it. He was like, I'm catching this right now. So he didn't catch it on the bad end, right? So one of the things that gets your brain cranking, right, is when you see a problem and you say yourself and you tell yourself, I can't do that. You automatically just made it. You just made that happen. You said I can't do that, and that's what happens. The man that says he can and the man he says he can't are both right. So when you say you can't do something, change your word. So I say this, I can't do that. No, I stop myself, step back, and I'm saying, how can I do this? Because this is the thing. See, when you say you can't, your mind closes. Okay? When you say, how can I do this? How can we do this? Your mind opens. It's like a parachute. See, the parachute only works when it's open. Right? The mind works the same. It only works when it's open. So if you're open-minded, you can figure it out. But if you're closed-minded, fixed mindset, you'll have a lot of difficulties. So have a growth mindset and open your mind, just like the parachute. Because if a parachute don't work, it's because it's closed. And you don't want to hit the ground. Trust me. So let's move on. All he keeps thinking about is his burning desire for knowledge from the Great One. You see, I'm gonna go off. See, here's the thing. He's going, and when he gets into the ocean, all he knows is he has to keep going. It's his first time there. He doesn't know all the adversity that's coming to his way. So he just goes. He set his goal, and he's on a mission to accomplish it. So whatever your goal is, my thing is, do whatever it takes to accomplish it. Do it. Be like Roger Bannister and say, hey, I am possible. I can do it. Don't say I can't. Once you say I can't, you just delete all possibilities. So just start saying, these are the word choices you have. Be very wary of the words you choose, because they become what you say becomes. From the within comes the without. So when you speak, it comes from within. So when you speak it, it comes out. It's in the boom. It comes out. Okay, my phone died. Where was I? So when it comes out, it comes out. It's out. So what I'm trying to say with this mentality is this. See, whatever it takes means whatever it takes. It means if I have to do the impossible to do the possible, I'm going to do the impossible to do the possible. So, my friends, my sea turtles, spread the wisdom. That is chapter, what chapter are we on? I get so excited, I just lose my mind. Chapter 8. Chapter 8, get your t-shirt, get your whatever it takes. I'm going to probably make some hats that says whatever it takes. Guys, it's the mindset of whatever it takes. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take you, as long as you don't stop and you keep going. Swim forward and you'll accomplish the goals. So what happens with Nori, right? Nori keeps going, doesn't stop, and he eventually overcomes the tides. He overcomes them. And for the first time, he opens his eyes in the ocean. And it was such, the way I see it is this. When I'm swimming, I pretend like I'm Nori, so I can write about how Nori's perspective is. And so, have you ever, this is going to be very visual, so participate with me. Have you ever swam in a pool and just dove in and opened your eyes underwater, right? All you see is water. It's crazy, though. Like, I can see it right now. I can see the top of the surface, how it's shining from the light, right? The sun is shining, it's flickering, right? And it's just so peaceful, and the vibrant of the aquatic noise around you. That's what is his first feeling that he gets when he swims in the ocean. So I'm excited. Nori has his mentality of whatever it takes, ready to take it to the next level, right? And I'll see you in the next video. The next chapter is Embrace the Pressure. So check you on the next side. Bye-bye. Video. Congratulations on reading the chapter. Hey my friends, congratulations on reading chapter 8. 4 chapters down, 7 more to go. Guys, subscribe right here so you can see more sea turtle wisdom and help me spread the wisdom around the world. I'll see you in the next chapter. Take care.